Pre-season, Billy's come to a bit of a stuttering end with 2 games postponed. This game abandoned due to unfortunate circumstances at half-time. Do you think that's affected your preparations now for the season, for the real season, if you like?
No, I think we've played a lot. We've played a lot of games still, even though obviously tonight's ended early, but you know it's. I don't think it has at all. I think tonight for 45 minutes, I think we've had a good run out. I think the players were excellent again.
Yeah.
Total innocuous challenge on the lad, and we hope the lad's okay. We hope the lad's okay. First and foremost, regardless of anything we're interested in, but first and foremost, we hope the lad's okay. It was a totally innocuous challenge. It's like I say, it was a very, very strange incident, but you know, first and foremost, we hope the lad is okay. But as like I say, some of the players got 45 minutes. A lot of the players were only going to get 45 minutes anyway, because obviously we kick off on Saturday. Yeah. As you can see, Jeff, now if you turn the camera around, you'd see the rest of the players that were actually going to come on second half, and they're out there now.
Yes, they're having a training session for the benefit of the viewers.
It's not going to impact on our preparation. It's the main thing is like I say, that we've got some more minutes in the legs, and like I say, fortunately for us, if you like, it's difficult saying it because obviously the boy, but we didn't get any injuries.
No.
And that was the thing. But yeah, it's like I say, the players have got more minutes in. They've done very well. I thought first 15 minutes, Forest dictated it. Then we got to grips with how they were playing, because obviously it's not the way teams usually play against us. Certainly not week in, week out. But after the first 15 minutes, I thought we did ever so well, and really should have had 2-3 goals.
Absolutely. We, as the half went on, we worried them more and more. We dominated the game more and more, and dominated possession against them as well.
Well, this was a pleasing thing. We've just spoke about it in the changing room. We've just said it to the players who finished the half. We just said the pleasing thing was how we manipulated the ball. Yeah. You know, we have this reputation, don't we, which no matter what we do, we'll just be what we are. But I thought tonight we really, really did well on the ball. We had opportunity to play on the ball, and I thought we took it. But some of our build-up play was really good. The chances we created was really, really good. And like I say, for 45 minutes, it was pleasing. Yeah.
How do you think the pre-season went as a whole? How are you happy with the preparation you had, and do you feel set you in good stead for the season?
Yeah, I said to the players before we named the team, we got obviously the group together. I just said that all of them have done really, really well. I thought all of them have been excellent throughout pre-season. Yeah. Their attitude to everything that we've done. I think all of them have been at a really, really good level, and it's it's a nice headache to have going into the first game of the season, and we've got a really strong squad to choose from. Yes. A really strong, it'll be no mean task to pick a starting 11, because like I said, everybody has played the part in pre-season. Sure. Against tough opposition, which we always do. I think the players have been really, really good.
Yes, and do you see the prospects for the season? Do you see us bettering the last year's league position? Is that the aim for you, to do at least as well or better than last year? Certainly make the playoffs again. Is that the ultimate aim? And how do you see the league this year developing?
I think again, I've said before, Jeff, I don't like to think, because obviously what we need to do is make sure that we're as competitive as ever. If the players have the right mindset, if the players are going to work as hard as they did last season, first and foremost, the team spirit is really, really good. It's as good as last season, but what we've got to do is make sure everybody, there's no complacency. We've got to make sure there's no complacency. We've got to say, first and foremost, we'll work as hard as we did last season. And if we do that, then we could have another good season.
Yeah.
I've said before that teams have spent copious amounts of money. On paper, squads look better from other teams that didn't do so well last season. Yeah. I think on paper, people's squads look better, but we can only do what we do. And like I say, first and foremost, no complacency, and first and foremost, the players, I know they have to work tremendously hard, and if we do that again, then hopefully we can have a good season.
Sure.
You need to be there.
Of course, in the last few years, often you've produced a late signing, quite a major signing, very late on, just before the season starts, or just after the season starts, when players maybe become available, who were not taken up by other clubs. Without naming names, have you got anybody like that in mind this year? Is it something that may happen, or
it may do? It may do. You don't know. You don't know, Jeff. It's these things still floating about. You're always on the lookout. It's you never say never. Like I say, we have made one or two last. Probably before now. It's not been as late as this, but you just don't know. These players becoming available all the time, so we'll see. We'll see.
Sure.
But like I say, hopefully we're going to Saturday with a fully fit squad. And like I say, we're at a tough place, Southport. They've signed some good players. It'll be a tough game. It'll be a tough game as always.
You said with injuries, of course, that you've mentioned. You don't have obviously Adam Lund, George Cantrell didn't figure tonight in the game. Was that just a matter of them being rested? There's no question of injuries?
Yeah, it's just being rested. It's just a matter of, as obviously Dwayne Wiley as well. It's a matter of just, like I say, managing them. But everybody should be fine.
That's great news. And of course, you've entered at Southport. Not an easy one away, and particularly without dwelling on tragic or political events, of course. The terrible events that there were in Southport.
Absolutely, yeah.
Does that obviously casts a little bit of a shadow, and that's not going to help with that Southport will be probably extra determined. Do you see it as a very, very tough opening fixture?
It's just a tough opening fixture. Look, it's been unbelievable what's gone on at Southport the last week or two. But it's a game that, it's always difficult going to Southport, but it's a game that we go and we approach in the same manner, and hopefully we can get 3 points and start the season with a win.
Yes, let's hope so, Billy. And I'll speak to you again after the Southport game.
Cheers.
No doubt.
Thank you.